This is Take 5 with Bentley, Nevada. Again with us today in the studio is Chris McMillan, Senior Product Manager for Bentley, Nevada's sensor portfolio, including the Ranger Pro wireless system. Chris, glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
Last time we talked about the two scenarios that customers might pursue. One was when they're trying to monitor an asset temporarily because it's in kind of crisis mode. The other is a permanent installation scenario. And we kind of touched on, the historical alternative if you needed to monitor an asset more frequently was just to send somebody out there a couple times a week or even once a day with a portable data collector. And I think a question a lot of people are going to have is not so much, do I still need a data collector? Because there's always going to be assets where a data collector is the right solution. I think maybe the more appropriate question, and one our listeners might be asking, is for those points where I have deployed a wireless solution like Ranger Pro, do I still need to collect data portably? And I thought you could weigh in on that question for us.
Certainly. I mean, there's always the question of leveraging wireless for its ease of expansion, ease of deployment. Can you offset some of the costs around a portable data collection? And I would say, yes, but I would urge caution. Portable data collectors or portable data analysts still have a very much a value in any condition monitoring program methodologies that you may deploy here. First and foremost, even though technology is progressing at an advanced rate coming forward, having a portable walk around program has that human element, see, touch, smell, as an operator is walking around, making their rounds, maybe seeing something that, that a simple wireless sensor is not going to necessarily pick up. So there's always that advantage. But I would say certainly what wireless brings, not to be too long-winded on this, but certainly what wireless is bringing to the table here is, you're getting more assets under your maintenance program or your monitoring program, so that way it's maybe more efficient, or you can really look and leverage your portable walkarounds or your portable data collectors to really focus on those particular assets that may warrant further investigation. So I see it as really a complementary and, quite frankly, being able to optimize the use of those portable data programs that are out there.
Well, Chris, you make a good point. When people are walking around in their asset populations, there's things you can see with your senses that augment what the sensor's returning. Is the coupling guard loose? Is there a puddle of oil on the outboard end of the machine? Is there something else that merits attention? But in general, in terms of the data that the sensor can return, would you say there's a rich enough data set that Ranger Pro can send back to System 1 software that most of the time is going to allow people to understand, A, if they have a problem, and then, diagnose how much time do I have, what likely is the problem, those kinds of questions?
Yes, for the vast majority, what Ranger Pro offers, absolutely. You're going to have an overall values coming in for trending and kind of initial high level analysis, and of course that rich spectrum and waveform to help
Mhm.
further troubleshoot what truly may be going on. And that can certainly lead to verification, say with a portable data analyzer. If you want to prove out that hypothesis, you can take additional data with that portable data analyzer as well.
So with that, I'm going to invite you back into the studio once again for our next conversation. Does that sound like a deal?
All right, I'll join you next time.
Okay, thank you, Chris. You've been listening to Take 5 with Bentley, Nevada, a Baker